everyone. This is Shegun from Tech with Tech. So we released an article recently where we talk about the new United NPS system, which was launched by the federal government and Tech United, I think, by next year. And we're going to take a quick dive on the article and let's talk about the entire infrastructure around our current money space in Nigeria. From our traditional background of fintech space, what is the engine? What is the machine that currently runs the entire system? So one of the super player behind this is called the NIBSS, which stand for the Nigeria Interbank Settlement System. It's quite a powerful company, right? It keeps money moving instantly across every bank of fintech in Nigeria, right? This was launched in 2011, right? Well, actually, the first was the first bank interbanking system in Nigeria and also in Africa, by the way, was the first interbank system in Africa. And for every transaction we are making, right? For every transaction we make from I find money from GT Bank, Kuda Bank, I find money from Access Bank, First Bank, what I find money from OPay, so any bank transfer we're making, this is the infrastructure that basically handle it. So we also have what we call the NIP, right? Is the NIP does the NIBSS instant payment, right? Is was launched alongside when they launched NIBSS, the Nigeria First Inter-Transfer System. So that's what the system they built on top of them to handle the transfer. This company, right, is a public-private company, is owned by the CBN and also all licensed banks. So once you're a licensed bank, you have a part or a say in this company, right? It runs the national switch that connects every single bank and fintech in Nigeria. It manage things like your BVN, manage things like POS, manage all ATM machines, right? So this is a system that was built to manage so all financial transaction happening interbank, inter fintech app. It's all goes through the system. Yeah, I've been operating for the last 14 years. That's 2011 to 2023. Yeah, 2025. It's operating for the last 14 years. So by June this year, I think the CBN made an announcement they are launching a new system, the NPS, which is Nigeria Payment Stack. The NPS was launched due to the frustration banks or integration fintechs or everybody generally is experiencing from the old system. There's the NIP. These transactions span across speed. The old one was quite slow. The new one, like I said, is quite fast. The old one, it's not rich in data. And when it comes to tech or when it comes to tech in general, I think data is like the oil well for every transaction that's being made, the data behind it. The new one complying with ISO 222. So for every purpose code, we have you can even attach an invoice. So if you make a transfer, you can attach an invoice alongside. And the old one was built with SOAP technology. For those of you that are used to ASP.NET, yeah, that is the core engine was built by, and I think it's C++ or C Sharp. I can't remember the language used behind that. It's very slow and it's very hard to optimize. Very because we hardly have engineers working in those space these days, right? And the new one, obviously, be the modern technology. I don't exactly know which of tech stack was built on, but it's built in a more modern friendly technology. So the people that connected to the old one was basically traditional banking. We're talking about Access Bank and Co. And most fintech apps was tagging along traditional banks. So if I'm a fintech app, I'm building a fintech app and I want to integrate interbank transfers. So immediately I have to ride on the engine of another bank, partner with Access Bank, partner with the rest banks, right? Before I can squeeze my mail and get my license, all right? But the new one is more open for banks, for fintech, for mobile money, for government and the rest. And one of the most interesting things I look on my end as a engineer in this space or as a leader in this space is the open banking. So we have access to build on top, directly on top, the NPS, the Nigeria Payment Stack infrastructure, rather than looking for a bank to venture alongside. And I think this is my own personal belief. One of the major reasons this was rolled out this period is because of the tax that's going to be united next year. The NPS is fully integrated with the Nigeria Revenue Service. The Revenue Service can easily keep track of every single transaction and the purpose and how do we call it tags with this transaction. So like being paid your salary, tagging the target salary for freelance gig you're getting for groceries, school fees. Every single thing is going to be tagged. So the government can easily monitor heat map, can easily monitor when something is going for luxury, when they're buying one expensive house, when you're spiking your account, can easily track fraudulent activities, can easily track. The NPS is not just a faster, for me, it's not just really a faster because we are part of the old system. We look at it as a gateway for newer emergers in technology space because we have access to this infrastructure. Most players in the industry who face limitations when it comes to building in the space, but in the fintech space, working around regulations. With this new system, they will have full compliance, right? They can build on top a well-established infrastructure that was built to accommodate them, not just trying to patch up what already existing. So that is the entire saga between the new NPS and the old NIP system.